Hi, my name is Kevin Retcher, and today's video is just an overview for all my realtor friends out there that send me business, a quick overview of the rate sheet. And I'm going to go through it, and if you have any comments or suggestions that you'd like changed, put that down below in the comments or shoot me an email. I'll be happy to consider any changes that you feel would help you in your real estate business, okay? So generally speaking, the entire rate sheet I did essentially with a 780 credit score. Anytime that someone has a lesser credit score, it of course will change or adjust the interest rate itself and potentially the points. Every program on this sheet, First Meridian Mortgage and myself make less than 1% in totality when it comes to the interest rates. So I always tell people 8 out of 10 times I'm probably going to be one of the cheapest in town. I tell a lot of people, hey, I'm the best kept secret in Northern Virginia. Try not to keep me a secret. You know, refer me out to your clients and friends. So let's kind of get into the breakdown. The very first row is standard 30-year fixed, 20% down. Rates have come down nicely. The date is always going to be at the top, 6/6. And I always quote a 30-day quote, okay? In many cases, I have some lenders that if I do a 21-day lock, it actually saves the client money. They have an exact lock date and an exact rate. So sometimes I can get someone a lower rate if, in fact, it's less than 30 days. Keep in mind, if it's greater than 30 days, typically the rates will be a little bit higher or the cost will be just a tad bit higher, okay? Here, I usually quote two rates. 6.624 is today's 0-point loan from 300 to 766,000. 6 3/8 would cost 1.1 points. There are no add-on origination fees to the points. Some lenders quote points and then they quote a 1-point origination fee in addition to. I do not do that. The credit or cost is typically an all-encompassing number. The next row, which looks similar to the first row, but this is 20% down, first-time home buyer with income under the 180, 400, okay? And in today's market, that's always going to be, if they qualify for that, just slightly cheaper than the above rate. This row right here, the very first row, is for a second-time use or someone that makes over the threshold of income, okay? The third row is UWM's new 100% down program for up to $500,000. They get a 3%, 0% second trust. And they can put down zero money, and they get a 97% first. Currently, that is at 6.973%, and then with 0.665 points, it would be 6.625. That program's good. It's new. In theory, you can take that up to 750,000, and I'll probably update my rate sheet on that with the consumer putting down 1% of the money and using the 15,000 max number up to the 750 number and they would put in 7,500 and they could get 750 with 1% down. So that's pretty intriguing. The next program, I have done a couple and I really like it. It is the Home Ready SPCP loan, special purpose credit loan essentially. And that is where you can get a 3% down, and there's no income limit so long as the client's current address is in a special purpose area. So it's not where they buy, it's where they live now. So in our area along the DMV, a lot of Prince George's, Prince William County, along Route 1, some of Alexandria, some of Arlington, and a lot of DC actually do qualify for this program. What's unique about it is they get $5,000 toward their purchase, a $500 credit toward the appraisal, and if they buy a home warranty, $500 toward that. And it's just based upon where they live now, and there's not an income requirement if they meet that criteria. Okay. Next row is your standard Fannie Freddie high balance. That is your 66 250 to the million 49 250. Rates are tipping below that 6.99% now, and with a point or so, you can get down to 6 3/4. If you're a first-time home buyer and doing the high balance, 0-point loan is actually 6.5. So that's really strong. Jumbo, pretty aggressive jumbo rates here. 6.625 at 0 points, and 6 3/8 at 1 point. Okay, those are pretty strong. VA rates, my favorite. We're under 6% at 0 points up to the 766 number, and with a very small credit, 5.625. So 5 7/8 and 5.625 on the standard VA. Jumbo VAs, 6.125. Keep in mind, everyone that did a VA back in November, December, you're coming up and you're probably going to be able to do an Earl refi, like at 2 1/4 range. So if you're at anywhere above, if you have a client that you closed a loan, agents, at 6 3/4 or greater last year, you should send them my phone number. They could probably do an Earl and get down to 6.249 and get their closing costs paid for. So keep that in mind. That's a pro tip. If you reach out to them and say, hey, call Kevin, you're the one that looks like the hero, and then I'll save them money. All right. Bottom row is the FHA, standard FHA. I priced that out accordingly. So this is a quick overview of the rate sheet that I send out every week. I don't change it a lot. Format's pretty simple. But if there's something that you'd like added or just question whether or not I have it and I just don't have it on there, give me a call. Happy to do lunch, talk it over, and maybe make some changes accordingly. So agents, that is a breakdown of the Friday rate sheet. But what happens when you have a client? You can send them that, and on Friday they have current information. But what happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when they're wondering what interest rates are doing, and you're slated to see all these homes on Friday, and they want to know what the market is doing. I'm going to give you a resource for that. My solution to you would be send them to firstmeridianmortgage.com, have them click on the live rate button, okay? They may get one pop-up, which is name, email, and phone number one time, okay? After that, they're behind the firewall. And this is Loan Sifter. It pulls 20 of my major investors. I never make more than 1%. It's all programmed in here. My fees are all programmed into this. These are live interest rates if the based upon basic information. You just put in purchase price, down payment, zip code, credit score, and that's going to give you live interest rates in a matter of like 20, 30 seconds. They can go to this every single day and just see if rates are going up or down. This will keep them from going out to the Reddits of the world and to other sites. It gives a breakdown of 5 of the interest rates. Sorry about that. It gives you the breakdown of 5 interest rates. The middle one is the closest to 0 points. If it's green here, that means they're getting a credit. If it's red, they're paying points. You can also look here that 6 3/4, there's a divergence between 6 3/4 and 6 3/8. So a 0 point loan is probably 6.625 or 6.5, somewhere in between. Okay. But it does give 5 live interest rates. So if they're just checking this daily, they can see whether or not the price has improved or gotten worse on a daily basis. So it's a good tool to use. It'll keep them informed, and it'll keep them from going to a bunch of other websites, potentially causing yourself other aggravation of dealing with someone that you do not know. This is the tool that I would use. So in closing, in reference to the Friday rate sheet, please pass it on to your clients, pass it on to any fellow real estate agents in your office that you feel could benefit from it. If you'd like anyone added, if you have a team and you want this distribution to each and every one of those agents, just let me know, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to add any other agents to the list. And if you ever have any questions or suggestions, please give me a call. Again, my name is Kevin Retcher. I'm the owner of First Meridian Mortgage. Never missed a closing date in my life in my career on a purchase. I never make more than 1%, and I'm a veteran-owned business. I do a lot of VAs. I would love to earn your business. If you'd like to set up an appointment and get a time to chat and go over some of the other programs that are available. If you have any questions, just give me a call. My office phone number is 703-799-5626. My cell is 703-201-6138. I am licensed in Virginia, Maryland, and DC. I do have a network of other broker owners in 32 other states. So if you have someone leaving the area and you want to potentially get them set up before they're leaving, I may have a contact for you. So use me as your reference point for all your mortgage needs. Again, my name is Kevin Retcher. I'm located in Alexandria, Virginia, 8305 Richmond Highway. If you'd like to do a video together and promote your business, I'd love to entertain that also. So give me a call. I'll talk to you soon.